I was able to edit the images as well, which was quite an interesting task. Some might say, well, I came after the first slide and it was quite a surprise. Then I want to add something. For example, I want to add another slide. There's something called add slide, and I can tell it what I want to add. For instance, I might say, what is the relationship between artificial intelligence and quantum computing? And I can say, okay, create it for me. It starts to add a slide for me and brings me the relationship between quantum computing and artificial intelligence. There's no problem at all. I would like to edit. I want to edit. I want to add a note. I want to add a note. So everything is here with me. I can deal with it simply and without any problem. I want to add an image. Everything I need is here, and it brings me images easily. When it loads, it shows 2 images in the slide. This site lets me write what I want, creating a presentation. I can add a card and keep adding as I wish. On the right, you can also add. If you want specific text, go ahead, no problem. Everything you want to add is available here. Can I take a copy of my work? Yes. After finishing, I can take a copy. How? I go to share. Here it is, the sharing option. It gives me 2 options. Take the link or share it. Through it, I can write the name of what I want, and it creates a slide for me. I can also add a card, keep adding as I wish. On the right side, you can also add. If you want to add text, go ahead, no problem. Everything you want to add is available. For you here, you can add it. Now, can I start taking a copy of my work? After I finish, can I take a copy? Yes, I can take a copy. How? I go to the share feature. Here is share. So can I start taking a copy of my work? I mean, after I finish, can I take a copy? Yes, I can take a copy without any problem. How? I go to something called share. Here it is, share, which is the sharing option. Then it gives me 2 good options. Either I can take the link, I can share the link. Here's the link. I can copy out the link. When I send this link to someone, they can see the work I've done. I can send it to the students, and they can view my work. But of course, one of the most important things about the link is what, as we agreed, you should keep the link set to view and not edit. Don't let any of the students edit or do anything. They should just be able to view it, not edit. Or if you specify that you do something called export, and you click on the word export, it will ask you, by God, do you want us to download it to your device as a PDF or as images? This means that each slide will be audio, and the file will be in PowerPoint. And if I want it in PowerPoint, that's fine. Just click here. And if I want it in PowerPoint, it will start saying, okay, I will export it as PowerPoint. And it will download to your device as a PowerPoint file. There's no problem, but it takes a little time. As you can see, it takes a bit of time. This is a simple summary of the site. Of course, the file will be downloaded to your downloads folder, and you can take the file and open it normally with PowerPoint on your device without any issues, and you can edit it. There's no problem. Of course, it just says keep waiting and waits for a bit. Let's leave it for a while. This is the site that I sent the entire episode to the university, and it's one of the beautiful sites in the work. I mean, it's one of the sites just waiting for it to finish. Thank God it's done. Of course, we struggled a bit until it was finished, but this is the point. What is it, what he did, and what can you do? You can edit and do all the work that you need. That's it. What you need, that's it. What kind of file did he create for you? In a short time, I mean. Among the sites that I also really like, and honestly, I find them beautiful, is a great opportunity for me to introduce it to you. I might have mentioned it in a previous course. Napkin AI. Napkin AI is also one of the beautiful sites that you can access. It's one of the great websites, you know. If you want to add a specific text, Napkin can write that for you. With Napkin, you can write anything you want in Arabic or English, any topic, like the topic I'm writing about here, for example. The teacher in the class, for example. Any topic, or if you have a Word file and want to take a text from it, and this text, the relationship with a PowerPoint file means I can take something like this. This is a Word file, and you want to take the text from this Word file and convert it into a PowerPoint file, or take a specific part of it and turn it into a PowerPoint file. It doesn't matter what the content is. The content comes from you, and you want the AI to generate all of that. So when you go to New Napkin, you also choose New Napkin here and say blank. Let's stick with New Napkin and tell it draft with AI. I want the AI to generate it, and you would write, let's get the teacher. Let's keep that capitalized and say continue. Here, it starts. So this is just an example. It's working, and it shows the teacher role. It's creating it now, and it takes some time. God willing, it will produce the content. And you choose New Napkin here and say blank, all right? So let's stick with New Napkin and tell it draft with AI. I want the AI to generate it. And you would write, for example, let's get the teacher. Let's keep that capitalized and say continue. Here, it will start working. So this is just an example. It's working, and it will bring you the role of the teacher in the context. It will start generating it for you. Of course, it's creating it now, and it takes some time. God willing, it will produce the content. Let's keep that capitalized and say continue. Here, it will start working. All right, so this is just an example. It's working, and it will bring you the role of the teacher in the context. It's currently creating it, and it takes some time. God willing, it will produce the content. So it's showing the content now. Of course, it's just taking some time. The website hasn't requested any content yet. So it's showing the content now. Certainly the item you are referring to is indeed present at this location. However, it is important to understand that accessing it requires some time and patience. At this moment, the website in question has not yet made any formal requests for content or information. This means that while the infrastructure is in place, the process of content delivery has not been initiated. Please be assured that once the request is made, the necessary steps will be taken to provide the required content efficiently. So, what's going to happen is that the site might be a bit slow. It will start doing something like this. It's loading. This is the napkin I was working on before. It will generate content for you. This content will be text-based, and there is a bit of slowness on the site. I just wanted to show you that this site has some slowness. The napkin website is really great, Doctor. I really like it a lot, but unfortunately it's a bit slow. I wish I could show you how napkin works. It's one of those sites that I open up like this. The napkin website is really great, Doctor. Really like it a lot. Unfortunately, it is a bit slow. I wish I could see how this napkin works. I mean, from the sites that open like this. Unfortunately, in some sessions, when I come to certain sites, they either work before the meeting or there's some slowness. I don't know if this slowness is on my end or from the site itself. All right, let me close this and open Napkin again from the beginning. So it's finally doing the writing. Thank God it has started to write. Let me quickly show you. But unfortunately, the network. Now that I've written, it has produced some positive text, of course, in Arabic or English. Don't worry about that point. When I paused on this paragraph, for example, and if you want a specific image or a certain design, when I paused on it, what did it do? It brought me the circle in blue. When you click on it like this, just by clicking on it, it will start showing you here. What? Something that represents the effective teacher, for example. Do you see the shapes, everyone? Choose any shape you like, any shape that appeals to you. All right? So I have, for example, education or teaching. Look, I've brought you here. An image of the teacher. You can get it like this, just like this, no problem at all.